All right, I think we are live, guys. I think we are live. Let me catch this over here. When this goes, let's do a microphone check 1 2. Microphone check 1 2. And we are good to go, guys. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome. I am so glad to have everybody here today. So today we're going to do. I had planned on doing a little study this week, guys. I was going to do a little Proverbs 28 study. Oh, hey, Justin. Hey, hold on. Let me go catch that little guy right there. All right, guys. Let me add Justin as a moderator. Hey, Asylum 200, guys, is my nephew, by the way. How about that? That is so impressive that I've got a nephew coming in here watching this. I'm so proud of that, Justin. Welcome. I'm so glad to see you. All right, so let's hey, Brother Mark, oh my goodness, I've been missing to see you. Oh goodness, I'm so glad to see you. Hey guys, Enigma, hey buddy. Okay, so guys, I see everybody in the chat. Let me stay focused. I don't want to ramble too long because I want to get the pertinent information at the beginning of the video today. Okay, so just know I'll give everybody a shout out here in a little while. So what we're going to talk about today is how to push back commercial liability. All right, so I have never worn a mask. I never intended to wear a mask. Not gonna. I have gone to every store, walked in, and I am a bigger guy. Whatever, that doesn't matter. But everywhere I've gone strapped, and I've tried. And what I mean strapped is with recording devices, ready to go at any point for anybody who is going to stop me in the exercise of my life, my liberty, and my property. Now, make no mistake about this, guys. The only property that we need to worry about most of the time is the property of your body. We can do attachments and extensions of our land, our house, and everything else. But if anybody ever crosses the property, threatening this property right here, that means they have accepted commercial liability. Okay, so we're going to get into this. We're going to discuss this as we go. So let's bow our heads. Dear Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for blessing the Sibley family this week with the ability to have calm minds, calm nerves, and in the face of adversity, stand strong and be bold as a lion, and allow the strength of the Spirit to come roaring through and protect us in all our ways. And dear Father, I ask that you anoint this messenger today and let the seed fall on good ground, and let the people out there know that they have power. They've just forgotten it. In your precious Son's name we pray. Hey, look, guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a video for y'all, and I'm going to do commentary as we go through it, okay? So let me put that up, okay? And let's do that. Share screen. Like that. Share. All right, guys, so we have gone to 100 different stores. I don't know. But the purpose of today is to teach you how to protect your rights and how to do them correctly. Last week after the video, I had Glenn Clark. There was 2 other ladies telling me that they were being forced to wear masks everywhere they went. No, they were complying with wearing the mask. Just because people, like, we're going to watch the first few minutes of this video, people that are ignorant of the rules. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead. We're going to start out because we're going to start with the Baton Rouge mayor's proclamation. All right, let me read this to you. I, Sharon West Broom, by the authority vested in me as mayor, hereby do tell that all persons over the age of 2 must wear some form of covering that fits snugly over their nose and mouth, such as the commercially made or homemade fabric mask, scarf, bandana, or handkerchief at all times while inside all commercial and nonprofit entities in the city parish providing goods or services directly to the public, except when doing so poses a greater mental or physical health. So right off the top, with the mental or physical health, even if it just affects you mentally, you don't have to wear the mask. Listen, folks, listen. with feigned words. They have made merchandise out of you. So Walmart, and we'll discuss this here in a little while. This particular Walmart's in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. My wife went to it, and I'm so very proud of her. She did such a great job. So, and I'm not gonna discuss what I plan to do as we move forward, but I want you to watch it. We're going to watch a few minutes of the video together, and then we're going to discuss it as we move forward. We're going to critique, and we're going to give praise. All right. So let's do this together.
I have a medical exemption, and I was told that I can go into the store without a face mask for the medical exemption.
Well, we just had this conversation with another customer, and the assistant said in order to the shopkeep, you have to have a face.
I would like your information because it's discrimination.
Okay, so let's stop right there.
Name, please.
Let's stop it right there, and let's prove this fact in the United States and anywhere else. 1964 Civil Liberties Act. Discrimination cannot be done on base of race, color, creed, sexual. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's all the way across the board. Walmart or any other entity that is opens its doors to the public means you don't have to have a membership. It just opens its doors to the public. Cannot refuse service on any grounds that is called discrimination. So you have your medical exemption, you got your religious exemption, and if they do, they have accepted commercial liability. Now, it is up to you when you get in this situation. Now, pay attention. My wife is going to ask for who represents Walmart. Who is in this spot? And you'll see on this lady's tag is CSM. Now, I've cut some of the video out of here, guys, because my sons kept walking in front of these people, and I didn't want my sons out there. So just deal with that. There is a little things cut out. It's not because my wife did anything bad. It's just I don't want my two little sons out there on YouTube land.
And I will be filing a lawsuit.
Yeah, she's okay. So they calling the manager because she asked for the representative. Now, I'm on the phone with her at this time, guys. So the main manager is going to come out.
Because I'm not wearing a mask.
Hold on. Let me stop it right there. So y'all hear the police in the background. There's a police officer behind to her right, a real police officer, a deputy for the Baton Rouge Police Department. And he is sitting here lying to my wife that Walmart is a private company. All right, folks, listen to me. Publicly traded companies are public. Companies that are government subsidized like Walmart and receive public funds are what? Public companies. So anyone and everybody that accepts public funds is a public company, and therefore they fall under what? Commercial law. Okay, so you can't discriminate commercial law. First off, people, let me inform you, my wife did say constitutional. Make no mistake about this. You can throw the Constitution right out the window. It does you no good. Your name is not signed to that Constitution. You never agreed to it. And the only things valid is contractual law. Okay, duties, obligations, and considerations, guys. Now, commercial liability sets these people up that are asking you to put on a face mask. The only way you should ever put on a mask is if this company is willing to accept full liability for any acute or chronic health effects, and it must be in writing. So we'll get to that.
I'm done now, yes. I have everything I need. No, I'm not going to delete it off my phone. And if you're recording,
hey, hold on. So look, they're going to try fear tactics, guys. So y'all can hear me in the background screaming my wife. I'm on the phone as she's recording. I want the one who represents, and that's why she got the representative here. Candy, she did a great job. So now we have the manager out here. So now the manager is going to come out here with fear tactics. Okay, let's keep watching.
Do you know that I can press charges on you for discriminating against me? This is, yes, you are. You're not allowing me into the store.
Into the store to have a mask on.
See the deputy right there?
There's two.
Now, I want to say this too. I went looking for the deputy today. The deputy wasn't there. There was a reason why I was looking for the deputy. No public servant is supposed to have his face covered. He's supposed to be identifiable. And I was going to go make him take that mask off. If that man would have been there today, I would have made him take that mask off or leave the premises. One of the two, it was going to happen. And but if a public servant cannot be identified, he's breaking the law. Of course, he's breaking their codes and statutes here in Louisiana anyway of wearing a face mask in public with no permit. But that's another part of the story.
Can you give me your name, please?
You see my
Write down your name.
You see my name.
Your last name.
No, I will not. You see two signs right there and the signs right here. You have to wear a mask when you enter the store.
Okay, so now she said you have to wear a mask to enter the store. So she just discriminated against my wife, telling her that she has to endanger herself and breathe carbon dioxide to enter her store. Okay, let's just make sure we're keeping up.
You're not discriminating. All these customers are wearing a mask as well. You're not being discriminated against.
It is unconstitutional. I do not have to put a face mask on.
You do not have to shop in here either.
And I will not.
Okay, so let's stop it right there. Whoa. All right, hold up. Let's stop it right there and let's get back into the chat room for just a second. All right, so let's get in the chat room. We're gonna. Well, listen. I'll just leave this up. Okay. So now my wife leaves. She lets me know. At this point in time, I already know we got a big issue here. So a man that doesn't know his rights has none. My wife stood up in the face of adversity, and she did an excellent job. And I'm going to tell everybody out there, if I see any negative comments, and yes, you didn't do it verbatim 100%. Nobody does it verbatim. It's a learning process, but she did great. She Hey, can y'all see me now? Can y'all, is everything good? What happened here? All right. All right. So is everybody back in here? Okay, cool. All right, there we go. Awesome. Okay, so let's get the stream of thought back on. Okay, so as soon as my wife left the facility, I was on the phone with her and I said, I'm going to start taking care of this. The first thing I did was I called the customer relations hotline on Walmart, and I got in touch with a corporate manager, and I told that corporate manager what had happened at one of his stores. And I informed that corporate manager that store manager didn't even know the difference between a religious exemption or a medical exemption or any other exemption, and thought that the mandates coming by the goofy mayor actually meant that everybody in the city of Baton Rouge had entered contract. And I asked that corporate manager. Of course, I've got this recorded, but it's only on my it's on my little medical. As a matter of fact, I'll play a little piece of it. I've got it on. I carry a little. I forgot it in the truck. I carry a little voice recorder with me, guys, that I always record everything with. The only problem with the phone call, you can only hear me talking. But anyway, I recorded that too. Okay, so that's step 2. I called corporate and I informed him. I spoke with the guy for a long time. He insured me. He gave me a case number, a reference number, and I told him that a civil rights violation had occurred. Okay, the next thing I did, step number 2, was I went to emailing. All right, step number 2. So y'all are getting in on step 2, and we're going to watch this together. We're going to read it together. Is everybody ready? So let's go. We'll talk about everything else later. Let's get this going because I don't want people that just click on the beginning of the video to miss out on the most important part because most people don't stay for the full hour. Record this, enter this recording on 7/16/2020. On this date, my wife and my children were denied access to Walmart on O'Neill Lane in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. This is the second contact that I have with Walmart representatives. The first being customer relations and employee Nolan, which the reference number for that conversation is 200-716-092682. Okay. This is the email. So let's stop right here, guys. Listen, what you're doing is you're building a case. You're putting together evidence. You're linking everything together. That's all you're doing, guys. Listen, you don't have to hire a lawyer to take care of business. And a man diligent in his business will sit before kings. And I promise you, the one thing that's going to always happen is litigation between lawyers suing lawyers and lawyers suing business. That's because that's how the law lex mercatoria operates. That's how the law of merchants operates. If people would just snap their heads out their butts and start using the system that is in place instead of wishing for some dream scenario of some super constitution that's going to fall out the sky and hand them their rights. That's not going to happen, folks. You're either going to get up off your butt and start fighting for them, or you're just not going to have any. On this channel, we teach you how to fight for them. You just got to quit waiting on somebody else to do it. So let's continue. To corporate that I wanted to put on the record too, and I want to read this to you because obviously I cannot send it any other way, but I want to read this and have it on record that I indeed did contact Walmart. Walmart and its representatives on 7/16/2020 at approximately 2:15 p.m. A civil violation of rights occurred with criminal implications. And let's fix that, guys. The criminal implication, the criminal intent is the threat of coercion and blackmail by imposing one's will upon another, which is what the store representatives did. By asking my wife to breathe her own carbon dioxide. Okay, so let's stop right there. All right. So I want to stop right here. Listen, guys. When you see the words could, maybe, likely, should, anonymous, unidentified, any of these words at the beginning of any news article, TV show, or anything else, when somebody comes up to you and says, hey, if you could spread COVID-19. Hey, listen, folks, could, would, should, and all that crap isn't going to stand up in the court of law, even in their crooked courts of law. You want to know why? Because it's not in the realm of any way, shape, or form of fact. The unequivocal equivocal fact is that a man or woman breathing their own exhaust, carbon dioxide, poisons the bloodstream. Here is an unequivocal fact that you can always defend yourself with. Especially with this mask deal. They can't force you to hurt your own body. If you're willing to kill yourself to follow some rules that don't even apply to you, you've got a problem. You've got to find the testicular fortitude. And this isn't about Walmart, folks. I don't even shop at Walmart much. My wife was going to the Vision Center. The point is to show people how to handle yourselves once you get into a little issue. And watch, folks, all I did was make a phone call. All I did was write an email. And within 24 hours, I was back in this store. Now, make no mistake about that. Let's go. Let's continue on.
Without a doubt, a threat to one's health and safety. All right, so we did that together. Natural law indicates the law to which men are supposed to treat other men, while UCC and the law merchant is how commercial entities are supposed to handle business. Dishonor was entered by representatives of Walmart at the O'Neill location in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Employee Takesha, customer service manager, and store manager Nina discriminated against my wife and children by not accepting the medical exemption of wearing a mask in public. The video and the conversation, reference number 200-716-092-682, with employee Nolan, are both saved and recorded on multiple devices. It's clear in the video that my wife asked for a representative of Walmart and was instead met with people who only operate in the realm of emotion and not fact. I will be making another visit to the store myself to ensure that the rights inherent in all men are being upheld and that the right to not endanger oneself breathing one's own carbon dioxide, which leads to hypercapnia, by lowering our oxygen levels below that of 19.5% will be upheld, and that Walmart and its associates find a way to remain in honor. So, guys, this is just one of those deals that you're going to have to learn how to fight. You're just going to have to do it, and we're going to have to learn how to start taking these things in our own hands. So what am I doing here, guys? What I am doing is building a paper trail that I tried to, in all ways, shape, or form, I did all the corporate things that you're supposed to do. Now, if I can't get satisfaction this way, which I did the video, the recording with Nolan, guys, I have that on a voice recorder too. Unfortunately, you can't hear him. I was recording it with my voice recorder, but he can't hear him. Nolan, the corporate customer service relation, told me unequivocally that they are not supposed to be turning people away at the Walmart doors. That's why on the 20th, they will have health representatives up there so they don't accept commercial liability. Hey, guys, just start recording. I've gone a million places. Now, this one Walmart decided to take it upon themselves, stop my wife and the children from going in. Hey, guys, you got to do this correctly. Don't be afraid. Just continue the fight and the struggle. I'm going to finish writing this email, and I need to go ahead and do it anyway because this is evidence too. Look.
Brown? Yeah. That's what I told you. Brown? Are you sure? Because brown's going to make it.
And there's a reason, by the way, guys, if you don't know, I use the 3 dots, the ellipsis. I would advise people to go check out the ellipsis. Okay. It's just what I do. All right. Let's stop it right here. Okay. So, guys, what I don't have recorded, okay, is I did all that stuff yesterday. That you heard my kids playing in the background and everything else. I made the email, sent it out. It was probably, I don't know, probably 5:30 in the afternoon or somewhere around that time. Okay. This morning when I got up to go to work, by the time I made it to the office, I had a missed call. And then, matter of fact, I'll go get my phone. I want to show y'all that way y'all know that I'm not tricking you. I want to be as clear as possible. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so I want to show y'all, and I'm going to show y'all right here, the incoming call at 8 o'clock this morning. I want to see if y'all can see that. And we were on the phone for 15 minutes and 23 seconds, and we're going to see the number right here. The number is 225-751-3505. All right, so let's go look at that. 751-3505. We're going to do this together. 225-751-3505. We're going to do a reverse number lookup. And who is it? It is the Walmart Supercenter. Okay? On O'Neill Lane, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Okay. So we got that done. Let's continue on. Okay. So at 8:30 in the morning, I've got a call by the actual store, the complete store manager, not just the manager, the lady Nina. It's a guy named Nate. And Nate is just freaking out. Nate's freaking out. And I informed Nate very quickly, very rapidly. I didn't, guys, I was at work already. I just didn't think I was going to get a call. I didn't record it. But you're just going to have to take my word on this or not. But I told Nate very quickly what had transpired at that store and what I had on video and everything else. And Nate assured me, now what we're going to see here, I told Nate that each one of the individuals involved, you saw Takesha and Nina, okay, that I was going to personally come up there and make sure that he spoke to these individuals to never cross another man or woman's natural rights. So anyways, so here's the next part. Within 24 hours, we're back on the property. And guys, I'm sorry, guys, like I told you at the beginning, I cut some of the stuff out because my kids were getting in the videos. We'll discuss this. I just don't like my kids out there like that. That's just one of my pet peeves. People may not like me. People may, and I don't put my wife on video neither. And we're just going to keep it that way from here on out. But let's do this together. We're back at the Walmart. Okay, remember, my wife was just kicked out. It's been less than 24 hours. I'm back there today. I think it was about 1:45 p.m. So I had made it back over there within 23 hours. I went to work, got the phone call, told the guy what I expected. And now I'm telling him, I gave him directions this morning. Listen, guys, they got out of line. They are the ones who crossed into the realm of putting themselves as submitting a man to involuntary slavery or servitude to go into a public place. Walmart is government subsidized. It doesn't matter. You need to learn your rights. If you don't learn your rights, you don't have any. So here we go. Let's do this, guys.
Lane in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. 24 hours later, let's see if we can enter this facility today. My wife and I are together, and with our children, we're going to go in here and we're going to enter this facility today when we got turned around yesterday.
And I want to let everybody know this too before we start. I made my wife bring my children again for a reason. My son got very upset. He actually told my wife last night. He told my wife last night that he got a little worried that they were going to the policemen were going to just take them away and lock him up. And I told my wife that day, she's like, well, maybe we don't need to bring him. I said, no, we do the exact opposite. We're going to show them boys that when you're right, you have the might. And I'm going to say that again. When you're right, you have the might, because right is in the Father Almighty. So we brought them again. That's why they're there. Just to know why people are asking me why I'm bringing my kids is to show them, to train my children that we don't fear authority. We don't fear man's authority.
Come on, guys. Let's take a little ride.
Now, I skipped the part. Okay. Now, see, I'm here talking to Takesha. Now, guys, I'm not going to record this whole thing while I'm talking to Takesha, and I'm going to tell you why. All I did was I walked up to Takesha, and I'm inside the store, by the way, guys. I walked up to Takesha, and at this point in time, I took, and this is the most important part, guys. Do I want to harm those people? No, I don't want to harm Takesha. I don't want to harm Nina. These people are completely, whatever you think of them or whatever else, these people have been brainwashed and indoctrinated. So I tell her in just a second, I tell my wife to turn off the video recorder. And you know what I share with her, guys? I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all what I share with her. I take my paperwork and I share with her the OSHA paperwork. Now we'll see that. This is from OSHA. All right. OSHA states that cloth face coverings will not protect the wearer against airborne transmissible infectious agents due to loose fit and lack of inadequate filtration, are not appropriate for PPE. Okay. I show her that. And then I show her this. I show her that surgical mask will not protect the wearer against airborne transmissible infectious agents due to loose fit and lack of seal or inadequate filtration. And then I explain to her what crime is. And so during that point in time, I'm not trying to hurt the people. I'm trying to educate them. So let's continue on.
There is exemption for both religious and medical, and he did tell you that.
Okay, so I tell her, and I tell her, you hear me? I tell her, my wife tried to tell you that she had religious and medical extensions. For some reason, I do want to state this too. Nate wouldn't come see me. The guy that I talked to, the store manager, I had called for him up here to this station. He wouldn't come see me. So I imagine because of the email and the conversation that him and I had at 8:30 in the morning, as you could see, he wouldn't answer the phone either. I tried to call him back 2 or 3 times. I imagine that he had gotten advice from a corporate lawyer to no longer conversate with me. And so.
No, she discussed with you that there is exemption for both religious and medical, and he did tell you that.
See, and I asked her if Nate discussed with her, and that's what she says. Yes, Nate discussed with me. Okay, so I couldn't find Nina, and we walked into the place, and I made sure the one person that I could find that was there yesterday, which was Takesha, which discriminated against my wife, and we walked around the whole store. Okay. I guess, what did I do? I guess I didn't load one of those videos up or something. Let's see. I don't know what I did. I'm so horrible at doing things. Hold on, guys. Wait 1 second. Let me see. What did I do? Did I not add one of the videos? And there, look. So I'm just showing y'all that I'm walking through the place. All right. I'm just showing. I walk all the way around. I'm everywhere through that place. All right. You see a mask on? Nope. All right. So let me get back over here. All right. So let me do. No, y'all didn't see that. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? I'm sorry, guys. I'm such a goofball. Let me see. Let me find the video. I'll show y'all me walking all the way through there. Was I not showing anything just now? Am I that goofy, guys? Y'all gotta let me know sometimes. I'll be a goofball, man. Hold on. Let me find it. I'm looking for it, guys. Okay, here we go. All right. That's me just prancing around the store, wanting anybody to come after me and threaten me on my rights, okay? And that's when I went and found Takesha, okay? You can see my little kids, and that's why I don't put that stuff in there, because they end up turning their heads and everything else. And that's why I take it out. Okay, so let's get focused. Let's get focused. I'm gonna pull up the chat room, and I want to talk to everybody for a minute before I start off on the songs. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Did y'all miss me talking to Takesha? Did y'all miss me talking to Takesha too? Did I mess that up too? Because I can fix that. Yes, you did miss me talking to Keisha. Okay, let me fix that. Let me fix that, guys. I'm sorry. I forgot I didn't have the documents up. I want y'all to see it. There's no point in hiding anything. It's vitally important that we see all this stuff. Okay. Where's that video at? Where's the whole video? Okay, here it is. All right.
I haven't.
Neil Lane. All right.
All right. Can y'all see it now?
That there is exception for both religious and medical. And he did tell you that. You're not being recorded. I'm just asking if Walmart addressed the issue. That there is exception for both religious and medical. And he did tell you that. You're not being recorded. I'm just asking if Walmart addressed the issue.
You still recording me?
No, she was.
Do you want me to turn it off?
Oh, that's it. All right. So let me turn that off. Okay. So there we go. Everybody got it. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. And let's do this. Let me see. No, what's going on here? Why is that? Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. All right, guys. So we want to talk about some things first. Let me pull this up. And let's do this together. All right. We're going to do this together, my friends, because this is the most important part of this. Listen, guys. If you are unaware of what makes you man, and you believe the lies all around you, you're not going to walk into somewhere like you own the place. Nobody in this world can force you to do anything that you're not already willing to do. And I'm going to state that again. Nobody in this world can force you to do something you weren't already willing to do. We have strength that is unimaginable. And yet the whole world revolves around trying to keep us locked down and trying to make us feel hopeless and helpless. And I promise you guys, you take this little tutorial right here. You learn to focus your energy and focus your mind on someone accepting liability. Listen, if somebody wants you to injure yourself, that means they're accepting liability. Why are you not making them take it? All right. Let's do this. Proverbs 28:1. The wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are as bold as a lion. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Yahuwah understand all things. And see, folks, guys, those people are ignorant. They don't know. They're nescient, shall I say, the Takesha and all them other people in there. But I don't want to hurt those people. I know they're just indoctrinated. But at the same time, I cannot allow these people, these men and women, to stop me in the pursuit of my life, my liberty, and my property. And make no mistake, guys, when you become aware of that system of thought, what is property? Okay, define that. I tell everybody, please go read Frederick Bestowed's The Law, and please go read Lysander Spooner's No Treason. And once you understand property, and then you understand liability of property, you'll start understanding commercial law. And then contract law is based on consideration, an agreement, which makes the obligation. So all mandatory mandates, orders, wishes, and everything else that these companies and these lawyers and these things are talking about are contractual terms. Well, the only way you can be bound to contract is if you signed it with somebody. And even then, even if you sign to somebody, an immoral consideration is what? Null and void. And that's contract law. Let's go do that together. Let's go over here. Let's do, where's the big one? Where's my big one? Oh, come on. What happened to it? Oh, let's do, there it goes. No action arises out of an immoral consideration. No action arises on an immoral contract. So it is up to you. It is imperative to you to always show immorality. Listen, folks, I don't give a crap. And that's what I told the guy I talked on the phone. I don't give a crap if the whole world went full retard. It doesn't bother me at all. One thing that I know, and it's just self-evident, is that I'm not supposed to breathe my exhaust. It's just that simple. So why would I do it? Unless somebody, and this is another key too, unless somebody was going to accept the liability for not only the acute, but the chronic health effects. Okay. So let's get back to the chat room and get back to, let's do that. Let me finish this. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination. Hey, man, remember last week when I showed you wise as serpent, harmless as doves? We're supposed to be spiritual beings, but wise as the serpent. We are supposed to be wise as the serpent. So that means that the reason that I put let's go over here. The reason why I put the thumbnail, which was Albert Einstein's quote, that was in the commercial, wasn't it? Yeah, but anyway, the Albert Einstein quote was because you got to do, not just say. And here we go. This is the truth. To have respect a person is not good. For a piece of bread, that man will transgress. We don't respect corporations. We don't expect agents acting in the place. We're going to go straight to the principal. I gave notice to the principal and I gave notice to the agent. That's why we ask for the representatives that are going to represent themselves as that corporate fiction. Listen, guys, I don't care what they do, but they're not going to hinder me in my pursuit of my life, liberty, and property. Okay, so now that we've got that done with, let's do where it comes from. All right. Their rules of procedure are their rules of procedure. They're the ones who make all these laws up. Not me. My life would be simple. Do no harm. Give every man his due. And what's the other one? There's three of them. Do no harm. Give every man his due and live honestly. Plain and simple. That's just it. It's the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. These ideas are simple, but they have all the rules, so they've got to follow. They got to follow them. All right. You go read these things, and you'll find out that it's impossible for a public company. Come here. Let me go read this to you, guys. Let's read this together. Title 6, 42 United States Code, 2000D. Its sequential was enacted as part of the landmark Civil Rights Act of 1964. It prohibits discrimination on the basis of race, color, national origin, and programs and activities receiving financial assistance. All right, guys, so it's very simple. Walmart, government subsidies. And you can go look at the billions and billions that Walmart gets. Every single company in this country that took a payroll paycheck deal from the government during the coronavirus is now what, guys? They're public. Every doggone one of them. I don't care if it's operated out of anything. If they took funds, they're no longer private. Okay, so let's finish this. Simple justice requires that public funds to which all taxpayers of all races, colors, and national origins contribute not be spent in any fashion which encourages, entrenches, subsidizes, or results in racial, color, or national origin discrimination. If a recipient of federal assistance is found to have been discriminated and voluntary compliance cannot be achieved, the federal agency providing this assistance should either initiate fund termination proceedings or refer the matter to the Department of Justice for appropriate legal action. So, guys, the purpose of this is that voluntary compliance. Listen to me, guys. It's just like this lady right here for the mayor of Baton Rouge. All right, let's do this. We're going to read this together again. This mayor of Baton Rouge, she knew not to accept commercial liability. She can't help that the rest of the masses don't read. Anybody that tells me that they don't read, they don't want to know. If you don't read, you're never gonna be able to defeat this enemy, and we're called to defeat him. All right, so let's get into the chat and start asking some questions. All right, guys. Yes, anything. Hey, born again, you sure did, brother. It'd be important probably to watch it again. Hey, guys, this is win number 2 for this channel. It's a small win, but it's a win. Armored Up. You're going to have to go look at your governors or your mayor's executive orders or proclamations. Just go Google them. You're going to have to find the first one that they did and each successive one. And what you're going to find is that each one of them are going to have their own little lawyer speak, and you got to think through it. Hey, born again, hold on. Why aren't you hold on. Why aren't you a moderator? Hey, Francis, that's right. Here, let me do this. How can I do that? Oh, I don't even know how. Hold on, guys. Let me catch up. All right. So listen, ethereal phenotype. Let me do this. Let me tell you what you do for your Walmart employer. No employer can discriminate on the grounds it's an equal opportunity employer, right? You go give notice. What I've done so far is give notice. I've gave notice to Walmart on all grounds that they have violated. All right. So you go read your EEO. All right. Your non-discrimination deal. They can't discriminate on you have the 1974 Privacy Act. You have the 1972 Disabilities Act. You have the 1964 Civil Liberties Act, which means that you can't religious. And then you have the inherent. And this is the most important part. You have the inherent creator-given right not to harm yourself. And if somebody harms herself, you want you to harm yourself, they got to put it in writing. Okay. There's ways to protect yourself and go about this. What I showed you was a way to stay in honor, to build the paper trail. Now, Brandon has the upper hand. Brandon's family has the upper hand. That is the way you do it. Don't go up there and blow off like a mountaintop and go crazy. I am very proud of my wife. Now, guys, let me discuss this with anybody out there. My wife's only 105 pounds, 110 pounds most. She did the best I could ever hope for, standing in the face of adversity. I'm very proud of her, and this is gonna help us grow together. Okay, I'm sorry, Rachel. Tell me when to back up. It is a win, Eva. Hey, by the way, love to see you. It is a win. This is a big win for me and my family. It's a huge win, and it's one of those great deals. Hey, listen, guys. Listen, there's not many times I get excited. Let me tell you something. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You can add. We'll add when we have the study next time. I was literally running around in the shop this morning at work, fired up, baby. I mean, fired up. I knew how the day was going to transpire. And it's something funny, guys. When that great spirit is with you, you feel like you're 150 foot tall, man. I bust up in that place like, who wants some? Hey, but it's the win. It's the feeling of being righteous, man. And this is where it goes. This is where our strength comes from. And man, it's awesome. It is awesome. Okay, guys, listen. Every one of you asking questions about the laws, can you help me identify? I'm gonna slow down and quit talking. Tell me what you need me to go over again, and we'll go over it. Rosette, I would look into each and every store in your area. Find out if they took the public payroll assistance. If they took any government assistance whatsoever. If they've ever taken government assistance, they are now a public company. I would always find out. And then on listen, no one in this world, guys, has the right to ask you to harm yourself. Nobody. I mean, absolutely nobody. Just make no mistake about that. Check on that, Rosette. Pull up each one like Costco. I mean, that's what I did. That's what the first thing I started doing on Walmart last night when I had the issue with them, and start pulling up all the information that I had. Well, I'm glad for you to learn something. And hey, guys, listen. Let me do this. Let me make sure. Let me go ahead and do this. It should be all publicly traded information, Rosette. You should be able to find all this stuff by simple Google searches. I'm sure you'll find it. You just got to dig sometimes. Now, so let me read this scripture to y'all guys, because this is something that let me always calm myself back down. So let's do this. Let's do this together. Have I been so long time with you, and yet hast thou not known me, Philip? He that hath seen me has seen the Father. And how sayest thou then, show us the Father? Believest thou not that I am in the Father, and the Father in me? The words that I speak unto you, I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwelleth in me, he doeth the works. Hey, man, there's no way this simple. Yes, Vega, but way past admiralty law yet. Yeah, I did that years ago. But here's the key, guys. And the most important thing, I know what great spirit dwells in me now. And not no man, not no army, not no president, not anyone in this world can take that away from me ever again. I'm no longer alone. I'm no longer hopeless, helpless, or anything else. I don't worry about 5G. I don't worry about, I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you right now, the change that has happened within here in this temple. I don't worry about the stuff. I don't sit here. You don't see me running around on my channel talking about the end is nigh, Maranatha, Maranatha. No, there ain't no way it's going down on this channel, because I know the power that's been endued in us, and that we are overcomers and winners. Believe me that I am in the Father, and the Father in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I shall that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. And whatsoever you shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father be glorified in the Son. If you shall ask anything in my name, I will do it. And it is vitally important to have that faith of a mustard seed, guys, and move that mountain. Move that mountain. I'm unorthodox. I'm different than most anybody on YouTube. I beat to my own little drum. But make no mistake, I am very excited to come putting these things out here, and everybody out there can start putting into motion these ideas. I've shown people how to beat the IRS already. I've already shown. Now we're showing people how to use commercial liability. And man, hey guys, this is we can do this. We don't have to feel hopeless. We don't have to feel powerless. We don't have to feel helpless. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, let's give everybody a shout out. Hey, Peppermint Patty, armchair quarterback. Let me get back over here. Oh, guys, I did it again. I didn't share the screen with you, did I? Huh? I do it all the time. I gotta slow down sometimes. Sib. Slow down. Let's go back over here and let's tell everybody hello. Hey, Highland Viking, Brother Clint. I see you, Southern Buck, born again veteran, Eva Sumter, Kathleen McCarthy, Marcy T, Jason Rogers, Chris Nunya, Grace by Faith, Waters Above, Mary Smith of Aaron C. Hey, Jennifer. Oh, come on. It's going a little fit. Janice, Robert Francis, Enoch Hayes. Hey, Enoch. Hey, guys. I love y'all's music, guys. I really do. Christina Red Letters, Lynn Grin. Oh, whoa. Hold on. Let me slow it down. Let me get back up here. Rachel Jacobs, Lee 64. Marlon Brando from Bermuda. Off-Grid John, Retromagnetic Resonance. Phil Maltese, Comforter. And I saw Symbology, Vega Vant, Holly Holt, Miss Texas. Guys, I saw Richie and Mark of Melbourne in here earlier. Guys, if I don't see y'all again, hey, Jesus Freak. Hey guys, yes, this is gonna go up. Hey guys, and share it with whoever you want to share it with. I don't care, man. This stuff is free. The most important thing is to make this, guys, for those of you that believe that, for those out there with family members that think they're doing the right thing by masking up, that there's a law out there, man. Hey guys, show them this. Show them that there's no law, and it's men and women committing crimes against each other. Hey, Kurt Bunch. Hey, Claire. And well, I don't. Hey, listen. Hey, now come on, Mark. Yeah, you don't want to do that. We got to run out to the woods and eat us some MREs. There's no winning. And I'm just joking. Hey, guys, he just didn't understand what I was talking about. The things I was talking about were their spiritual strength things, man. It's going to be okay. We're going to keep praying for our brother Richie and that he gets it one day. Hey, Lacey, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Well, yeah, Jesus Freak, let's talk about that. See, this is very, very important. I get what you're saying. So how did I do that? There we go. So what I did, Jesus, is, and listen, guys, this is vitally important that you do this, guys. Guys, do you some printouts. All right. So I have the mayor's proclamation. All right. I've got the real effects of carbon dioxide poisoning. All right. The real effects of carbon dioxide poisoning. And then I have with me at all times the OSHA from OSHA. You see it right there, Occupational Safety and Health Administration. Even OSHA from the federal government says they're not taking any liability for anybody saying cloth face coverings work. All right. And this is just the beginning of them. This is stuff that even the most brain dead can possibly take and learn from. And this is what I carry with me, guys. I print these out at work, and sometimes I just print them out and I walk around and I try to get people to see. Even the people that block my wife, I try to get them to understand. And it is hypercapnia. That's right. Here. Just type in, hold on, I'll show you. All right. Here. Look, it's even on the COVID-19 frequently asked questions. They're already protecting themselves, folks. We're going to do this together. Look, let Brandon show you. Guys, you got to figure out how to do this stuff. It's everywhere. Listen, click the cloth face deals, and then just go press right here. Listen, watch this. Watch this. What are the key differences between? Look at this. Boom. There it is. Boom. There it is. Let's go down here to surgical mask. Boom. There it is. All right. And we got to learn our law language. Should be placed on sick individuals to prevent the transmission of respiratory infections. Should doesn't mean anything. Should means maybe you want to, maybe you don't want to. Shall means in the future. I'm trying to get that thing. So guys, I'll put this in this. Hold on, let me drop that in there so y'all can do that. I can do that. Yes. Hey, Forrest Gump, that's true. It is so true. But what you have to do is you have to take back your mind. Plain and simple, guys. I mean this with all my heart, mind, and soul. You got to take back in here. Hey, man, that's where the enemy set up camp. And man, he's walking through the temple of the Father. And man, he has fear, he has guilt, he has shame, he has doubt, he has worries. He's worried about the rapture tomorrow. He's worried about all kind of crap. Sufficient today is the evil thereof, my friends. Don't take no thought for tomorrow. Worry about today. Be the best you can be today. And then if you fall short, know that you're going to pray at night, and you're going to wake up with a new attitude the next day to be better. Hey, did I miss Brother Mark? Hey, Brother Mark, you got to give me a holler one day and let me know how you're doing. I have not heard from you in a while. And you know who I'm talking to. Robert, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to have to do the same thing. You're going to have to find out who's blocking you from doing something, and then make them aware. You always got to escalate it above. Listen, once you get to the corporate lawyer level, the lawyers know. The lawyers are well aware of the doublespeak being used. All right, guys. Well, there's two of them. Hold on. Let me answer that. I saw that. Where'd he go? Hey, Brother Chad. Hey, Brother Chad. There's two. Forrest Gump. There's the Postal Service, which is the corporation, and the post office is the real post office. That's how you send 3-cent stamps, by the way. There's two entities there. Hey, Brother Frank, you've been a great help to me. Just know your comments always imprint in my mind what I've been thinking. I've always loved your comments, brother, and I loved your fellowship. Oh, that Brother Mark, send me another email. I must have missed it. Guys, I get so many emails now. Just deal with me. All right, guys. So we've got an hour here. I don't want people to be scared of this study group. And I'm probably going to rip the first 30 minutes and just make it a video. I'll think about that. I'm going to pray about it. But guys, thank y'all for coming. Hey, listen, guys, share it to whoever put it on your channel. I don't care. The point is to show people that we don't have to have the spirit of fear, but a power, love, and a sound mind. Thank each and every one of you for coming. I love all the support. I'm so thankful. Our family's thankful for it, and know that we love y'all guys. Hey, dear Father, continue to bless us. Continue to garner our strength, and let us not have the spirit of fear. And fear no condemnation from just mere men. And let us not be conformed to this world, but let us be transformed by the renewing of our mind into that perfect, acceptable will of the Father. And, we're just going to keep calling on you, Father. And let the seed continue to fall on good ground. And in your precious Son's name. Hey, guys, I'm just overly excited. I feel so blessed. And I'm going to tell you, this truth has really emboldened me. There was a time I had to listen. I want to tell this too before I go. I had to break through my fear, just like every one of you. Don't make no mistake. There was a time when Brandon was writing his IRS stuff, When Brandon was walking into meetings and telling people that he wasn't going to bow down, when Brandon walks into something, there's a time where I was fearing. The only time you break your fear is when you face it. With that, folks, I love you. Y'all have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see y'all sometime next week. I love you all. See, how do you do this thing?